So today is kind of a big one here on the farm. Later this morning, my vet is coming and she's going to be doing sort of my health exam as well as vaccinations for my entire fold. And she's gonna be doing castrations on my two little bull calves. They're 7 and 8 months old respectively, and so it's high time that they lose their masculinity and become true steers. So I know that this one's gonna be a tough one for Joey Ramone and Jimi Hendrix fans. Now the first order of business for me is gonna be to round up the cattle and get them into my handling area. And as far as how my handling area goes, I've actually slightly configured it differently than last time because it's got this longer and wider chute that I can run them through. But ultimately, I'm gonna wanna get all the cattle into this one corral right here. And then I'm gonna close it up. And then basically my vet and me will run them through the chute and work with them one by one. Hey, Kels, come on, Kels. Jimi Hendrix, don't eat the camera. Now it was pretty easy to get a good chunk of them here inside pretty quickly. I got, let's see, all 4 of my calves plus Ariel and Audrey. But I still have Annabelle, Anna Green Gables, and Amanda Hug and Kiss to get in here. I'm gonna set out some of these treats, keep these guys pacified. I'm gonna leave this bucket here because I know they're gonna be interested in it. Especially you, Belinda. I can tell you're curious, but you can't get to it because I got this gate up. And now we're gonna go get everybody else. Hey, Pablo Barn Cat. How's it going, bud? It's gonna be a big day. Linda's really trying there. All right, now the trick is I don't want these guys to leave. I know, Ariel, you see me and you know what I got. Oh, Annie, you came over, good. So I only got 2 to get. Up, here. Leave that bucket right there. I think these last 2 are gonna need to be driven. They're 2 of my more skittish cows, so it's not gonna be as easy to get them in. The dogs are very curious as to what's going on. Fortunately for their safety and mine, I don't want them getting involved in this today. Come on, Annabelle. Out you go. Come on, Annabelle. Yep, let's go. Come on, follow the rest of the fold. Let's go. Everybody in, let's go. Come on, Annabelle, that means you too. Anna Green Gables, come on, in. Uh-oh, everybody's getting spooked. Gotta take it easy. Yeah, see, the one tricky part about all this is it's a tight space. It's a little bit of a tricky problem I got here. Come on, Joey, in you go. In you go, Jost. Jimmy, let's go. Come on. Amanda, I know you're gonna go the opposite way I go, so let's go. I need your help here. Help me push. Come on, Annabelle. You know where to go. Go back that way. Nope. Amanda, come on. Hey. Nope, Amanda's not having it. If there's one animal in my herd that's not gonna get checked out today, my hunch it's gonna be her. She's still, you know, very skittish. I think I might have to reconfigure my pen just a little bit. I gotta get some reinforcements. You guys stay right there. Guys, it was only meant to be temporary. Come on, take it easy. So I think actually leaving the one bucket behind the gate was good enticement. I think I gotta do that maybe just a little bit more extensively. And create like a bigger surface area that attracts them all. That's one way I can attract them. Everybody's really curious here, I can see it. Stick another bucket right down here. And then the other thing I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open the chute up. I'll move this bucket further in. Maybe this will draw them in and create more space. If I can create that more space, it'll help me keep them contained. My vet is showing up in like 20 minutes, so they won't hang out there too long. This way, if they go in here, they end up nose to nose with my squeeze and we can just start letting them in and out from there. All right, Ginny Barn Cat, I hope this works. Easy, guys, back off. Come on, Audrey, can you lead the crew with me here? Come on, everybody. Jimi Hendrix, I don't want to see you getting rambunctious there, kid. Come on, in you go. Here's your turn signal. Let's go, come on, this way. Oh, yeah, you can see Anna Green Gables is going down the chute. That's a good sign. Belinda, can you stay put? This is where it's tricky, is one person trying to do this. But I don't want to wait for my vet because the animals get much more skittish when it's not just me. So it's actually better that I try to do it as one person because the cows are used to me. All right, let's see if I can encourage them. Go with the rest of the fold. Oh, Amanda, you're both going the wrong way. I just had an idea. All right, you guys, back in. Come on, Belinda, let's go. Come on, back in. Come on, Belinda, in. Ariel, come on. Yep. Come on, girl. Here we go. I'm gonna drive you guys in. close out this gate. Now at least I got most of them in here. I got Annabelle, who's always been one of my most stubbornest cows. And I got Amanda Hug and Kiss, who doesn't exactly want to spend time with me. She's still new and she's still getting used to things. Hoofda, this is one of those situations. Like, I don't want my cows to all get out. I got most of the herd in here, and so I think what I'm gonna do is keep these guys in here for now, and I'll try to catch the other two after the fact, maybe with the help of my vet. Now, unfortunately for you guys, my vet has asked that I don't videotape the session that she has with them. She's just not really all that comfortable being on camera, which I totally respect and understand. And so I'm gonna need to check in with you guys at some point after the action. Okay, so we're back after everything happened. We got little Joey Ramone. He's actually in the recuperation pen right now. Everything's good. He's all sealed up. That blood right there was just right from the surgery. Joey had so much hair, it was pretty ridiculous. We actually had to shave Joey's nether region because he had so much hair. But yeah, everything went well. My vet, she's awesome. Our vet tech, she was awesome too. In fact, we actually had the squeeze chute working better than ever because we figured out a way to widen it a little bit more. And so it was pretty darn easy running all the cattle through this one and basically getting them in here, giving them their vaccines. As you can see here with Joey Ramone, we even ended up ear tagging them. The alley and chute actually worked out really well. So we got everybody through here. They were able to do their thing. No problems, no hassles. I would actually say the only issue that ended up happening was we didn't get vaccines or ear tags for Annabelle or Amanda Hug and Kiss, our newest girl. Even though Annabelle's being very friendly right now, couldn't quite get her to herd in with everybody else. And so we're gonna have to do booster shots pretty soon. And so that's gonna mean when we do the booster shots, we'll give another shot at getting Annabelle and Amanda, and probably the new cow when she gets here. You're not off the hook yet, but here, you can enjoy some alfalfa. Good morning, Ariel. How are you doing, sweetie? You're all covered in snow. Hey, Jimi Hendrix. How's it going, pal? Some nice new jewelry you're wearing on your ear there, pal. And let's check in with my buddy Joey Ramone. I need to look at his wound. He's actually looking pretty darn good. I'm pleased with what I'm seeing there. So let's go inside for a closer look. How's it going, pal? You seem like you have some good energy going. Yeah? We get to say hi? Can we get back there? Yeah, it looks like it's healing up. That's exactly what we want to see. So I'll have to report positively to my vet in a couple of minutes here when I get back inside. But actually the whole herd did really, really well yesterday. You can notice everybody's got little earrings on their ears. I know, Ariel, you got your ears pierced yesterday, or at least one of them. Ariel is number 2. I felt like I couldn't not call Audrey number 1 because she is boss cow. And my homie Joey Ramone, who actually had to be put down for surgery, he's doing really well. He's looking like he's back to normal. His cut looks pretty good. I think things are okay. And you know, I spent so much time holding him during surgery yesterday, he seems a lot less averse to me touching him now. Which I don't know, maybe that was a fringe benefit of it all. You know, like I said, my vet wasn't comfortable with me recording the actual procedure, but there were a couple of minutes when I was just spending time with Joey waiting for him to go down. And I gotta say, it was pretty hysterical watching him go down.
Is this real life?
Both Amanda Hug and Kiss and Annabelle were the two that I was not able to try to get into the corral. It was like this challenge that like we kept trying to get them in there, and every time we would try to open the gate back up to get them in there, the rest of the herd would try to jump out, and so it was like constantly going back and forth. The vet's gonna come back to give most of the herd booster shots for their immunizations in a couple of weeks, and when that happens we will ultimately end up trying to catch these 2 rogue ones. I have some ideas on how to work my handling pen and corral and improve what I have there. I feel like I got good, but I feel like there's still ways to make it better. Now, I know one of the things people are gonna ask is, well, why did we end up doing physical castration when like surgical, particularly when they're this age, versus say doing it like a band in the first couple days of life? And well, there's actually a couple of reasons. Number 1, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I was having a heck of a time trying to get access to the calves when they were first born last spring. I didn't have the handling facility I have now, and so that is actually a huge difference. You know, I know everybody says, oh, you should just do this thing, but particularly with cattle, what I have found is physically doing something can be a lot harder than you think. You know, you can say that somebody should just do something, but unless you have the facility to do it, it's very hard to do. And if I was gonna point to one of the biggest lessons I feel like I've learned in my year plus of owning cattle, one of the biggest ones is if you need to manage your animals, you need the right infrastructure to manage your animals. And so that makes the barrier to entry for doing something like beef or dairy, I think, much higher than, say, chickens or goats or sheep or something like that. I talked about Joey Ramon's status. I know folks are probably wondering, what about our friend Jimi Hendrix? You know, Jimi Hendrix is such a beautiful bull calf. He's actually a good deal bigger than Joey Ramone. He's just genetically as big. His mom is actually really big. He's got that beautiful brindle coloring to him. And he's got a great personality. And well, the answer is we actually did not castrate Jimi Hendrix yesterday. When I'd scheduled the vet visit, that was originally the plan, but I actually just recently identified a buyer for Jimi Hendrix. In the not too distant future, I'm talking like, you know, as soon as he gets weaned in the next couple of weeks, he will actually be leaving the farm and going to a new home. And so while Joey Ramone is now a steer and he's gonna be raised on this farm for beef, that's not gonna be the case for Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix is actually gonna be a bull calf who's gonna grow into being a full-size bull who's gonna have a herd of his own. Now, for those of you guys who are curious about the business end of that, right? Part of what I did when I was setting the purchase price for Jimmy was, now that I had the data from the sale of Kurt Cobain, I knew what I could expect dollars-wise, as well as what it was gonna take to raise him to that size. And so pretty much the price I charged for Jimmy is actually the profit that I would have made beyond where he is today. So if you guys are thinking of having a farm of your own and really serious about it and wanna think about actually earning money from it, you know, that's why it's important to keep good records, so that you can do financial projections, so that you can know the value of something like a bull calf to you and your farm. So if an offer comes along, you know if it's more or less valuable than trying to sell a bunch of steaks. How are you, Belinda Carlisle? Here, Belinda. Can I get you to come with me? You're a little apprehensive. You know I don't have any treats, so you're not gonna come here for a petting. That's fair. You do you. Now, when the vet was here, the ladies also got some attention. In particular, they got their vaccinations, which I do believe to say, if I'm going to be an ethical animal owner, keeping your herd healthy is important, and that's a tool to keep your animals healthy. We also went through, and because we had everybody in the squeeze chute, we tagged them in the ear, and so you can now see everybody has these like nice little orange Goldshaw farm tags poking out of their ear. I picked orange because I figured it would match my hat. And then my vet, she gave everybody just the once over. She said everybody looked really, really healthy. She was actually pretty impressed with body condition, you know, really remarking on just how big, fat, and happy my calves are, how the moms are in good shape, you know, just really that things are going well, and that was really nice to hear. You know, as a newbie cattle owner, I feel like I try so hard but have so much inexperience. I'm always worried about screwing certain things up, and so to think about the big picture stuff and see that that seems like it's going okay, I don't know, that made me feel pretty good. Probably in about another 6 weeks, we're gonna have another vet visit to check on some things, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit from it. I know our friend Jimi Hendrix is probably very happy with the outcome of things, and I'll be back again real soon with another video. Thanks for watching, everybody.